congratulations, off and running here at the Backfired World Matchplay. Slow start, but after the break, you seemed to go through the gears a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it was a slow start out of the blocks, but and then slow after the first break, slow after the second break. I don't know why that is. I'm probably just trying to get some rhythm, but yeah, I think Stephen was pulling some darts out a little bit slower than he usually does as well, which, fair play, people have to do what they've got to do to try and win, but yeah, I think it sort of affected him a little bit more than what it did to me.
The crowd out there singing Gerwyn Price at you, it must be a nice feeling.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what to expect. Obviously, having a good crowd all year has been, Premier League and all over Europe has been brilliant. So I wasn't sure if I was going to, come to the match play and get some boos, which it was a little bit on a walk on. But as soon as I got on stage, they were all behind me, which is fantastic, brilliant.
Where is your game right now? Because we spoke to you in Poland, and your own words were, "I'm a little bit rusty," and then you chose not to go to the Pro Tour, which was quite a surprise, and come straight here. So where is the game right now?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't think it's the darts. I don't think it's on the board. I don't think it's going to missing tournaments. It's just I got a lot on back home with the property and things not going right, and it's just frustrating. And whenever I'm away playing darts, it's like I'm not 100% concentrating. So for me, it was better just to stay home, keep my confidence high, and then just come into this match play and hope for the best, really. But yeah, my game over the last couple of months has been in a good place, so it was no good for me to go to Pro Tours and be thinking about home. So yeah, so far, fingers crossed, it's worked.
Is that difficult for you to juggle everything with, obviously, I know you've got quite a few properties back home now, and we see from your Instagram that you actually enjoy working on them and everything like that. Is it hard to juggle being Gezi, the dart player, and the property manager?
Well, it is when you're trying to do your own property and things don't go to plan and people don't turn up and like I said, one thing doesn't happen and then it's a knock-on effect. You're having to ring, and honestly it's been the last 3-4 months has been frying my head. So I think 6 weeks I'll be moving in, and then back end of this year they can look out because I'll be back on my game.
The cinema room looks nice though.
It will be good.
Gezi, congratulations.
Gezi, having reached the final here last year and hit that 9-darter, is there a different feeling coming back to Blackpool this year compared to previous years?
No, I don't think it's a different feel. I mean, I've hit a couple of 9-darters in different tournaments, but it's always pressure wherever you go, and first round's always tough. I think that's the hardest game for me, is always first round. I think it's easier to win a final than it is the first round for me. So yeah, I've got that one out of the way, so hopefully plain sailing for me.
How high is this tournament on your list of priorities in terms of majors?
Obviously number 2, is the 150,000 ranking points, 150,000 pound as well. So yeah, I mean, other than the Worlds, this is the next best to win. So it's the one I haven't won. I've lost in the final of it, but hopefully one step closer this year.
Joe Cullen up next. How much are you looking forward to that, and how much more do you think there is to come from you?
Yeah, there's a hell of a lot more. I mean, I know I've got pretty much, another 4 or 5 gears left, but how many can I go through in the next round? But I know Joe can score really well. I know I can, but if I take my chances and score well, then I think I'll come through the game.
Gezi, the crowd was good out there today, and that's been a bit of a theme throughout the last 6 months or so. How much of a help is that to your game in these situations?
Yeah, obviously it's a great help. When you got people chanting your name and supporting you, and every time I'm going for a double, they're behind me rather than trying to put me off. It certainly helps, and every game's really difficult. So yeah, I thank them very much for supporting me, and hopefully it continues the rest of this tournament.
What do you think the change has been from when they were booing you to now? Obviously they're cheering you a lot more.
I don't know, maybe obviously I was playing well right through the Premier League, and maybe the shirts, when I started to wear them for different for different countries, different areas, and sort of got the crowd on side, especially from Ireland and like Scotland and places like that. Hopefully, or maybe that helped, but yeah, since the Premier League, things seem to change, which is good.
You mentioned earlier about Stephen taking his darts a bit slow out the ball. Was that very noticeable, and do you think that was a reason to put you off at all?
Did you notice it? Well, I noticed it, but I have to try and take an extra pace, and take one more step towards the ball, because I like to flow, try and as I'm walking in, and then I bring my dart up, and then you start thinking, he's taking him out a little bit slower, then he takes him out quicker. He's just trying to manage the game, and he can do what he wants to do. I think personally it affected him more than me. It affected me a little bit, but I think if he had just played his own game like he has in the past, he's beat me on that stage, he probably would have played a little bit better, and the game would have probably been a little bit closer.
Cheers for your time, Gazzy. Appreciate it.
I wanted to talk to you about the atmosphere out there, of course, the crowd, but how about the weather? It's a little bit cooler here this year.
Yeah, exactly. I love it when it's a bit cooler. Every time I come to the match play, it's always boiling hot, and I don't seem to play too well in the heat. But yeah, I'm glad it's raining. Glad the temperature's a bit better, a bit lower. So hopefully it stays like I know the rest of the week, and yeah, I can take our trophy home.
There you go. A couple days off before Joe Cullen. Anything you're going to do in preparation? Maybe a relaxation day?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm going to speak to the missus now. I don't know if she wants to come up early or if she wants to come up later on in the week. If she's going to come up, I'll probably drive home tomorrow morning, drive back up Monday. So yeah, busy couple of days. Depends what she wants to do.
I got one more question for you. Match play aside, more about the manufacturers. We had the unique chance to tour Red Dragon. How does it feel to work with Red Dragon and Lee over there?
Yeah, I mean, Lee is probably one of the best in the business. Whatever you want, he's only a phone call away. Give him a text, give him a phone call, and as you see how many darts that Peter Wright have, and he has a new set of darts every week, and that's all down to Lee and Winmow and Red Dragon. So fair play, they're the best in the business, and that's why they got the top quality players with them.
Maybe a new paint job in your future, huh?
A new what, sorry?
A new paint job in your future.
Yeah, I actually had a set of darts off Lee which were red, and I've done a paint job myself, so he's making some for me, so I'm doing a bit of a Peter Wright one, eh?
There you go. Thanks for your time.